Hi, Ajahn.
Hi, nice to see you.
Welcome.
Great. Thank you.
To Jakarta.
This is where we sit down?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Absolutely.
Good to see you.
Ajahn,
Hi.
it's great to meet you.
Very good to see you too.
I mean, I look at you, a European dressed in the robes of the monk. So, tell me a little bit about yourself. What made you decide
become
to be
a monk? Well, seriously, that when I was about 16, I started to become interested in spirituality. And being a rational young man, I thought, why should I just choose the religion of my forefathers when all the other religions were available for me? So I did what sometimes we would call these days market research. I got books on all the different religions and read them to find out which one fat me. So when I got my book on Buddhism, I realized that that's who I was. That my philosophy, my way of looking at life, the openness and the tolerance and investigation and questioning, that was who I was. So it was a strange experience. After I read my first book of Buddhism, I realized I was a Buddhist. So I was only a 16-year-old boy and I was going around telling all my friends I'm a Buddhist. And that was authentic, it was real. So that's how I started.
Nationalities, I mean, how do you see yourself? Are you British or because you live in Australia? And
but I trade in Thailand. I'm now visiting Indonesia. I've been here many times. So I'm like one of these corporations. I call myself multinational. I've got branches in many different countries.
And you travel a lot?
I travel a lot, yeah, which is a wonderful way of sort of meeting different cultures, different people. Not just Buddhists either. I've got some great friends who are Muslims and Christians and Jews, and we really get to know each other, way beyond those labels of being a Buddhist or being a Christian or being a Muslim, being a human being.
Labels, you call them.
The labels, yeah, barriers which separate people. Like you're a woman, I'm a man, and that's a barrier which can separate us from really understanding each other.
Ajahn Brahmavamsa Mahathera was born as Peter Betts in London, the United Kingdom in 1951. He came from a working-class background and won a scholarship to study theoretical physics at Cambridge University in the late 1960s. After graduating from Cambridge, he taught in a high school for a year before travelling to Thailand to become a monk. Currently, Ajahn Brahm is the abbot of Bodhinyana Monastery in Serpentine, Western Australia. In October 2004, Ajahn Brahm was awarded the John Curtin Medal for his vision, leadership and service to the Australian community by Curtin University. Ajahn Brahm has also written 2 best-selling books, including Opening the Door of Your Heart and Mindfulness, Bliss and Beyond, a Meditator's Handbook.
Why do people get attached to these labels, whether it's their nationalities?
Well, a lot of times they get attached because it's fear. Fear of opening up, fear of being vulnerable, fear of making mistakes. One of the nice things I found out about spirituality, it's okay to make a mistake. It's all right not to be perfect. And that was such a great relief. I didn't have to struggle so hard to be the perfect man or the perfect monk.
But how would you define meditation? What is it exactly?
Easy.
It's not a new thing, right?
Here we go. This is my cup of water. How heavy is it? The longer I hold it, the heavier it feels. After 1 minute, my arm starts to ache. After 3 minutes, I'll be in pain. After 10 minutes, I'll be in agony and a very stupid monk. So what should I do when this gets too heavy to bear? Just put it down. Just for maybe a minute or 2 minutes.
Give it a rest.
Yes. And if you pick it up afterwards, after 1 minute, it actually feels much lighter. If your viewers don't believe me, you can try this at home. It actually works. Now what we mean here, this is the stress of our life, has nothing to do with how much responsibility and work we have. Stress is about when it gets too heavy to bear, we don't know how to put it down, to rest and relax. Once we know that trick, once we get tired and stressed out, to put our duties, responsibilities and worries down for a few minutes and meditate. Then after meditation we can pick up those duties and we can perform more efficiently.
But why is it that people feel the need that they have to be doing things, they have to be somebody, they have to keep doing things, like you said, that actually stresses them out? What is that need?
Again, a lot of times it's a fear, and a lot of times a fear of criticism. Because too many of us, when we were very young, we're always told off. We're always told the things we're doing wrong. We're always told we're not beautiful enough if you're a girl, you're not smart enough if you're a guy. And that puts so much pressure on us. And we're struggling so hard to perform. We don't perform well. Look, an example. When I was a young kid, maybe about 10 years of age, I got a little bicycle to ride in London. I was so afraid of falling off. I would grab those handlebars until my knuckles were white and I was so stiff and I kept falling off my bicycle because I was too stiff and rigid out of fear. When I learned how to relax, then I never fell off anymore. And that taught me about life. When you learn how to relax in life and not be afraid of falling off, then you don't tend to fall off. You relax.
Okay, well, how? When you said it's not hard work, how is there a particular method that you teach? And can anybody and everybody basically learn the art of relaxing?
Of course you can. Everybody can. For example, can you make peace with this moment? Can you be kind to this moment? Can you be gentle with this moment? Then you can meditate. Because all meditation is, it's just the attitude which you have to what you're experiencing right now. Are you making war with this moment, trying to make it different? Are you being angry at it? Are you being harsh? If you are, that's not meditation. That causes stress. If you just relax, make peace with this moment, have fun with it, and be gentle, then you find the whole of life becomes so peaceful, so easy. And that's what we call meditation. It's the relationship you have with life. Not trying to change life, because that's impossible to change. You can change the way you look at it. So you make peace with things. Be kind. Be gentle.